You mean business.
Oh,
Once that monio comes up,
the
that's it.
business moño. There we go.
Yes, yes.
Wow. Okay, okay. Um, this podcast brought to you by no one except for hardworking moms.
Back to you, Johnny. And don't look too hard on my nails. I need them done. These shits are
I can't
jacked.
tell. I just
Oh,
got mine
good.
done.
I know you did. God bless. My shits look
I
like
know, girl.
I don't even know. These shits just
I
they've
I
been
did
through it.
well, I did square last
Oh,
time and I didn't like them as much as I thought I was going
you hated it, didn't you?
to.
You felt like you went back to 2000, like three.
Yeah, I was
You
like
had
looking,
like
I
the
was
square
like,
nails. You're
who
like,
are you?
I've done that before. It's like, oh, it's okay. It's only gonna be for like 2 or 3 weeks, but you just look at your hands like,
You're just like,
can I get my nails done again? And it's like sometimes when you're at the nail salon, you realize you hate it, but it's like you feel like it's too far in and you don't
it's,
want to go back. It's like
so like you've passed the point of no
I passed the
return.
point. They're like, oh, do you like it? I'm like, oh, yeah, it's nice.
I'm like,
And
yes,
then you're like,
I like your effort and attention to detail of what you were trying to do. You did what you were trying to do. I just
yeah, it's
didn't.
just it's not giving.
It
Like
wasn't, yeah.
a couple of times ago, she's like, oh, mom, you should do like a lighter nude pink. I'm like, okay, I'll try that out. I'm like ballet slipper pink. I'm like, this is fine.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was. I'm like looking
Hmm.
at it and I'm like,
I was gonna say ballet
ugh.
slipper pink, like that's like bubble gum. Was it like bubble
It
gum, like a
wasn't
light
bubble
bubble?
gum, but it was like very pastel. Like
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
I got my nails done sooner than I would have to get that shit off my hands. And I'm like, this is okay. I'm just not gonna stare at them much. It was like,
Oh yeah,
all
no.
right. And I'm
That
like, give me red, give
yeah,
me
that's
black. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I need nude, red, or black, like
Yeah. Mine I always got into nudes. Last time I was actually late this last time
mhm.
um for stupid reason. Um
The
Never a
children
good
probably did it.
reason, but it
It's
was
probably the children. They always make you late for things. Like, what about my
it,
time? Fuck.
it doesn't exist.
Right?
Doesn't exist.
At all.
Anyways, my duty was like, was like unfortunate, bad news. I thought he was gonna tell me to fuck off, but he didn't. He was really cool about it. He was just like, okay, well, when you get here, hopefully it's something simple. And I was like, simple and boring. I promise. I was
Every
like, that's
time.
I just want simple and boring, just clean
Hmm.
my shit, paint my
Right.
shit.
And that's it.
That's it. Yeah, just keep
Phew.
it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not trying to sit here and invent the wheel and, you know,
No. I
do
used to
like
get
a,
my nails done like that,
yeah,
but that shit is expensive now.
it
It's
is.
crazy.
And you
I'm
can't like
like,
budget for it because it's always different when you go in there. It's like, it's like $100 one time, 75, and then like 120. It's like,
that's
how
what
do
I'm
I?
saying. If you get your feet done, forget it. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm on a budget now at the moment. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna scrub my own feet. I'm home.
right.
So I'm like, it's winter. I can get away with it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
And I feel like my nails, like pre-COVID, or
Hmm.
BC before
Hmm.
COVID. It's like, I don't know. It just was so much cheaper. And then
Hmm.
the shit went up to like $80 for just plain. I'm like, wait,
Wait, $80
what?
for your hands or for your feet?
Yes, for my hands, just the
Oh.
hands. Like
Oh, and
as
just
like the
like nothing special or
nothing. Just like regular hard gel, a hard gel
yeah.
full set. Yes. Like 80 or
Wow.
$85. And I'm looking like,
Wow.
what the and then the gel pedicure went up to almost $50.
Oh, snap.
That's a And then don't let me bring the girls with me who like get in there
Mm.
gel manicure, regular gel manicures and jail. I feel like
Really?
I'm going to jail. They're gel
Your
pedicures.
girls?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I
that's
went
so
with them.
cute.
$300 later.
Shut up.
I was like,
I was like, yo,
oh my god, you guys into trafficking? Because I volunteer as tribute.
are you open to it?
Are you open to
I'm
it?
not gonna make you do anything you don't want to do, but I'm just saying it's a good opportunity
If you're into that, I am
for
here to
all of
pay
us.
my debts. I'm like, I've been through worse. So
So,
I'm
all
open
right.
to it if you are.
Right.
But yeah, so now I have, what is this called? Gel-X or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I did
Yeah, I
gel it.
really like them. I like them and it's cheaper. So I'm like, okay. And like a fill-in is like $55 or something. And then a
Right,
new
right, right.
set for it is like 70. I'm like, this I can get on board with. And
Mm.
I like it. It protects your nails so far.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
It's the one that's like they put the nail on top of it, right?
Yeah. And it's not
Yay.
acrylic or anything, but they put the nail
Right.
on for you and all that.
Hmm.
And I loved it. My nails are growing out. It was great. And then one night, we were doing the do, and he throws my hand back and it like mashed into the headboard. And I feel my real nail crack
Oh,
underneath the regular nail. You know how your nail is
I
cracked?
hate that.
But my main concern was that my nail was still on. I'm like, is my nail still on? I'm like feeling it. I feel like the blood like dripping around the outside. I'm like, this is fine as long as the
It's
nail
fine.
is
I
on.
can wipe that off.
I can wipe that off as long as the nail is there. So I think it actually helped my regular nail grow back and like
Mm,
repair itself because it's not tender anymore.
that's good.
Yeah, and I felt it. I'm like, I think there's blood under there. I'm like,
Oh, girl.
the nails still look good though. Is this is actually my ring finger? Oh, go figure. Finger. And oh. I'm like, did my nail crack? That's the first thing I said. My nails, because he knows if my nails are messed up, I have a whole attitude. And he's like, nobody wants to hear your attitude about your hands.
Did
I'm
he
like,
say that?
well, yes, he does. He's like, oh, let me guess, you need your nails done. I'm like, how did you know? He's like, you have an attitude. I'm like, you can't expect me to clean the house and do all these things if my nails are like lifting up and about to fall off. I cannot do these things. Bad enough, I
Honestly,
have to do them myself.
honestly, having your nails done, like either with the gel X or with the acrylic
Anything,
or
even if you
whatever,
get a simple
it
gel manicure,
right. It's
just clean
actually
them.
better when you have your nails protected like that
Yeah.
and you're taken care of around the house. I think because your nails are stronger. Even though like this is my like I do soft gel.
Okay.
Like the builder gel or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot. It was like cow gel or something like
I,
that.
is
But
that
it's
what
like
it
comes
is?
like a little container and they like just build
Yes.
upon it and they can
Yeah. It's
build
like
like a
boop,
tip
boop, boop.
from it,
Yeah.
like the extension, gel extensions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've had those in the past too when they were
Mm-hmm.
normal priced out here.
When
It's
what?
crazy. When it was normally priced out here, I had it. But I
I don't
feel like
know.
if I got gel extensions from this woman, who I love, I adore. Her name is Pink, fabulous nail salon.
Yeah.
I feel like she'll probably charge me like $200. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. If a hard gel, a full set, it's like fucking $85 or whatever. Like how much would creating an actual
Right.
extension from gel be?
Right.
Maybe my
Right.
firstborn. But oh,
You never
it's
know. You
questionable.
never
We
know.
don't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
my dude is pretty great. He runs the place with his wife.
Oh,
And yeah, I mean, well, I sent you his info. You said your friend's moving out here. He
yes.
that
No,
was
no, you
the
sent me your hair lady.
I sent you the hair lady. But I sent him first.
You did? I'm gonna go
Yeah.
find, not
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
can
yeah.
see him, but
Yeah,
I'll
he does a
refer.
lot of because he's like an artist for sure. I mean, obviously all technicians are artists, but he like was an artist first and then his wife got
Yes.
into nails and then he was like, "Oh, I'll learn how to do nails too and this will be like an
Hmm.
outlet for me basically."
Yeah.
So that was cool, but yeah, I mean, I think I think service-based industry stuff in the West Coast is
Mhm.
actually a lot cheaper
I was gonna
because
ask you that, and it's
yeah.
crazy considering it's Cali.
Right, right. But
Yeah.
because there's a lot of, I mean, I don't know, this is my assumption, but I think it's because the workforce out here, like the blue collar workforce out here, is willing to work for less. So
Mm,
it's a lot more competitive.
got it.
Whereas like on the East Coast, I have a girlfriend who she moved up to North Carolina and she was like, everything is
Really?
like almost double what
Yeah.
she's used to paying. Yeah. Like my nails like this
Oh,
was 50.
jaw drop. As you saw that, right?
I did. I did. I did.
That's my gel pedicure.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
And we have so many nail salons here. Like, so I don't understand. Like, why
Right.
are you guys not competing with each other? Like, is this like,
Right.
are they in cahoots? Is like a union
I
that we don't
don't
know
know.
about?
That we don't know.
It's crazy. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I mean, you would think that it'd be more expensive. It's like more expensive to live out here. But actually, depending on where you are
hmm.
out there, I could see it being more expensive.
I'm gonna use this as like a reason of why I should move to
Mm,
California.
hmm.
My nails, Andrew. Think of my nails.
Think of
I don't
my
know if
nails.
that's gonna be a good enough reason, but I'm gonna
Right.
try. I'm gonna shoot my shot and I'll
I
tell you
don't
how it
know. I mean,
goes.
and maybe even hair and everything else is less expensive too.
Right? I'm like,
Just
think
saying.
of my upkeep.
Yeah, like how much is your upkeep a month?
Oh,
Oh, she
like how
stopped.
much?
She was like,
Well, my lashes are like 115 every 3 weeks. My
okay.
hair is about, I just get a simple blow. But when I get my, like my extensions, like my, 30-inch bust down,
Mm.
that's more like I have a woman I love to go to in Brooklyn. But when I go to her, that's like 450. But it
Oh.
includes the additional hair. But if
Oh,
I
yeah,
want
right.
just
That
the
includes hair.
sewing,
That has to include hair.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But when I want just the sew-in itself to retouch, that's 280. So that would be
Okay.
280 every 6 weeks if I did do that.
6
But
weeks.
just blowouts like every 2 weeks is about 70. With a good tip. Then my nails every 3 weeks, we just discussed that.
Right.
And then if I need to get my facials, which I like to get, but I haven't in a long time,
Mm.
that's like 120 a month. But again, I haven't done that in quite some time.
Okay.
I do laser now, so I don't have to worry about my Brazilian and underarm
Oh,
waxing because I'm going
nice.
through the laser treatment. That's a huge money saver. I mean, you pay a bit more upfront, of course, because
Right.
it just costs more money for the
Where
package.
have you done it? You said armpits?
And Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Oh
Nice.
yes, the muff is
The muff.
the muff stuff has been
Muff
defluffed.
stuff.
Woo!
Is it
And it's
hurt?
great. It's it's not bad. It kind of
Okay.
feels like a rubber band kind of popping you. That's hot.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's not awful. I mean, if you can take waxing, I
Yeah.
feel like you can take that. And it's
Right.
quick. I get my underarms and the Brazilian, I would say maybe 10 minutes altogether. It's
Oh,
so quick, if that much. Only thing
wow.
is I have a tattoo like on my bikini line.
Oh,
That the tattoo shit that hurts. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care about that tattoo anyway. This last time, I said, no, no, no. That's like, don't. I'm not in the mood for that time of torture. I'm like, don't touch. I'm like, just go around. It's not much hair there anyway, but just go around that because it's like at the upper, like the
oh,
upper right, like the V, like the
yeah.
upper part.
And
I'm
where
like,
it's
it's
like
fine.
sensitive, it's more sensitive, like the skin is thinner.
Yes, and when you have the tattoo, I guess it's like
Oh,
laser
yeah.
tattoo removal. You know what I mean? That
Yeah, yeah,
shit
yeah.
hurts. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that elicited a response.
Mm.
But I take that.
So
It's
that's
kind of weird when you roll
yeah.
over your stomach and spread your cheeks and don't even get dinner out of it. But it is a benefit of getting that. So I
Right.
would spend like $100 a month
Right.
getting waxed. So it's
Yeah.
like I
Mm.
pay, what did I pay? I think altogether was a special. I paid like 1,200 or something
Okay.
like that for 6 or 7 treatments for
Yeah.
underarm and Brazilian, and just about done. I have 2 more treatments left, and it's a huge difference.
That's great. That's great. I mean,
Yeah,
you're gonna see your return after a year.
exactly. I told him that. I'm like, see, this makes sense. Luckily, I'm not hairy like my legs, so I don't have to worry about that.
Oh, that's good.
One less expense. I try to keep it, leveled out because in my mind I'm rich, but my bank account and my mind is like it's not sinking. Like there's a
Mm,
disconnect somewhere.
yeah,
And I would like to think that it's not me.
right.
But
It's not me.
somebody's obviously it's not me, but my mind and my account need to come to terms with one another
Right.
and there should be more money in there for me
Yeah,
for my
they need to
upkeep.
have a meeting and get in
They do need to have a
alignment.
meeting because we all know what I need. So I would say generally, if I really want to do my normal upkeep, it would be like 1,200 a month. I cannot pour to all these children if my cup is empty.
No,
What
I mean,
about
that's
mommy's cup?
So I think, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's, well, it's two, threefold, right? Like one is, I love it because you're spending time on you, and that's money that you're investing in you and how you feel. Because every time you go, right, it's therapeutic.
It is.
Every time you go to any one of those things, it's therapeutic. It's how
Mhm.
you get out of the house. It's how you are able to, like, you see the return and you feel the return, right? You're like, this isn't
Yes.
just eating healthy and then needing to wait for results kind of thing. It's like,
Right.
this
It's
is like,
immediate.
I'm doing my lashes and I look good.
Yes. And he doesn't understand that. He's like, why are your lashes so important? I'm like, have you ever seen a panda without the blacks around its eyes? That's how I feel I would look without my lashes, just naked.
Oh my
It's like
God,
I'm
that's really
exposed. But
funny.
when you have your lashes done, it literally changes your whole face. Like you just
Right,
look like more done.
right,
Oh, and then I
right, right.
recently got my what
Your
is this?
eyebrows?
My eye. Yes,
Microblading?
I did the microblading, the
Nice.
combo with the powder. I have a little
Oh,
bit of pencil on, but yeah, it's a game changer.
oh.
Now you can see my expressions. Like before, you didn't know if I was angry, sad, or upset because my eyebrows are so scant unless I drew them on.
Oh.
But now everyone knows if I'm angry, they can look at my eyes and see like, oh, her eyebrows are really furrowed. Yes.
Your eyes are really
And
furrowed.
you can see them. There's something there now without me having to paint them on every day.
Yeah, you don't have to
Otherwise,
yell your emotions to your children.
right,
Your
which they're
children can look
used
at you and
to.
be like, "Oh, she's
Oh, look, she has eyebrows now. We can see mommy's upset.
right, right,
Yes.
right."
Which is huge. Game
Yeah, that
changer.
makes sense.
So
That makes sense. So yeah,
eyebrows
no,
and
I
lashes.
get all of the self-care stuff. I
Mm-hmm.
could feel like that makes sense. It is just unfortunate that it costs so much.
Mothers should get a stipend from the government
I
for
love that idea.
self-care. Vanessa for president,
I'm just throwing it out there.
2024. You're welcome.
You're
I'm telling you.
you're welcome.
What about the moms? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, like I
totally.
said, I can't pour to all these children if
Mm.
my cup is this loweth.
I know. I
No,
know.
am I
Yeah, I
having
mean,
me?
you're raising the
Yeah.
next president of the United States. Well, not next,
So
but you're raising
hopefully
at least
not
one
the next,
president of
at
the
least
United States.
one, hopefully not one serial killer, because I have a lot of them.
Right.
My
Yeah.
rates are, it's kind of the percentage kind of increased the more children you have.
Yeah.
It's like,
Right.
hopefully one of them be famous.
Yeah,
Because
I
you have
know,
a lot of
right? Yeah.
children,
I feel
like,
like that's a
yeah.
good reason to have multiples. I mean, that's why people have multiples to
Yes.
begin with. It's like you're hedging your bets.
Look at the Wayne's brothers. Their
Right.
parents,
They knew what they were doing.
there's 10 of them.
Wow.
10 of them. They grew up in the projects in Manhattan.
Right. And what is it like three of them
Um,
are doing well?
oh, Keenan, he started in Living Color. Damon,
Right.
he was on a Living Color.
Hmm.
Sean, Marlon, Kim,
Oh
she's
my,
funny
right.
too. She performs.
Oh,
So
oh
I
yeah,
think
I've
it's
seen. Oh my God, yes,
yeah.
she's
So it's five
hilarious.
of them. She's hysterical. It's five of them that actually I think like in the spotlight. And then their
Okay,
sons, at
right.
least Damon's son for sure. Like I know he's in Hollywood. He does some things now. When
Oh,
you see his son, you will know it's his son.
right.
Like he's his clone. Like he looks just like him.
Wow.
So yeah,
Good
so
for
maybe I
them
need to
for
have
like
more.
maximizing on that.
Yes. Maybe I should have more. I say that now. And then when that
And then you
happens,
have more.
and then I have more, then none of them are famous. And I'm just like poverty stricken. No more lashes for me.
I
None of
mean, it's
that.
a game. It's a high risk game,
It is. It is.
right? You know, it's like this show, Gold Diggers or what
Mhm.
is it?
Yeah,
Gold
Gold Rush, right?
Gold Rush. That's what it is.
Yeah. And you keep digging and hoping that you come across that big old nugget and not
Exactly.
just these little
Exactly. It's
scraplings.
a high risk game, but it can be high reward.
Yes, high risk, high reward. So
Hmm. Hmm.
I hope my
So
uterus doesn't hear you or me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen.
don't listen. Your
Don't
uterus is
listen.
like, all right, let's do it.
Like, I mean, if that's what you want, because you know how I get down. You just say the
You know how
word
I
and
get
then
down. We've been popping
you
up
say
and
the word, we'll pump them out. You'll be pregnant next month. So
yes, yeah.
quiet, Fupa.
Mhm.
Quiet.
And Fupa,
None of that. And just shove it
Mama
in my little
Fupa.
garment. Just shove it in the garment. Like, mind your business. Just shift it. Just mind your business. Just go back into the other fold or something.
That's so funny. Oh my God. All right. So I'm so excited about, because we don't have that much time, but
Fupa folds.
oh my God. You know what just started playing in my head is
What?
like, is it, oh my God, what song is it? It's like, is it not, not Shaq? Wait, it was like, dun, 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 it's
The
70s.
theme
It's
for
disco.
Shaft.
Yeah, Shaft. Is it Shaft?
Shaft. Can you dig it? Who is the man?
Yes.
That one. Shut your mouth. I'm talking about Shaft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for Fupa.
Dun, 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 dun. Hooper.
Oh, and then she's dancing. Do the Fupa dance.
I rub it. It likes it. I give it
She
extra
likes it.
attention. She
She
does.
likes it. She does. Yeah.
I
She's
touch
like,
it
give
every
me
day
some
to
love.
get to
Stop trying to
where
hide my ass. Just
I
like,
do. I touch it every day to get to where I need to go.
yeah, that's
To
true.
clean.
Yeah. But she wants to be
Yeah.
like, just be the show as opposed to
Listen, I'm not coming out here looking like Winnie the Pooh. Okay, with a crop top. All I need is hold a jar of honey and a red crop
with
top,
the
and
one, it
then
just goes, it's just one piece.
one piece is bloop. It's so much friendlier with Pooh. I'm not doing that with Pooh.
Poo with poo.
Pooh and the foo foo.
We trying out here.
I'm telling you.
I love the oh my God. Okay, cool. So we can do, I feel like we should just do the questions.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the questions. All right. So this is from Reddit. So I picked two
Yeah.
because in case you know this one, because this one's apparently really, really popular. Like this is
Okay.
really
It's
famous.
out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my roommate that her pregnancy is not my problem?
I have not heard this
You haven't heard
one.
this one? Okay.
No.
I'm gonna read this.
Please do.
Okay. But there's a twist.
Okay, I'm waiting because it gives a topic, but I like to read it just to see,
Right.
like what the
What are
backstory
the
is.
details? So
Yes.
this is more shock value here of like the full story. There's like what this person posted, and then there's the additional information that is found out through questions in the comments
Okay.
section. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay. Am I the asshole for telling my roommate that her pregnancy is not my problem? Okay. The girl that I live with, Kay, is pregnant and is due early next year. Of course, she seems excited to have a baby, but at the same time, she has been making her pregnancy my problem. I get that the pregnancy is going to affect her physically in many ways, but Kay has been a pain in the ass to deal with. I had to throw out all the bananas because she was complaining about how strong the smell was. She isn't helping with cooking, cleaning as much as she used to. Kate cries about almost everything, and it's annoying as hell. Her pregnancy is making her vomit, which I expected, but sometimes the vomiting is so intense. And once she pretty much projectile vomited on the floor because she couldn't make it to the bathroom, for which couldn't make it to the bathroom, for which I had to clean her vomit up. Uh, Over the past few months, she has been asking to get a few things for her from the store, even on good days when she isn't feeling sick. Even on good days when she isn't feeling sick. When I asked her why she couldn't just get up and go to the store herself, she said that I'm, quote, not the pregnant one. So this is where I may be the asshole. Kay has been asking me to drive her to her appointments, which I did once, but then it became a constant thing of her asking me, and I kept refusing. This is what happened the other day. She asked me to take her to the clinic. I said no, I was busy that day. She kept pleading with me, and finally I had enough and kind of snapped. I told her that she's the only one responsible for her pregnancy and to not make it my problem, so that she needs to stop making it. So that she needs to stop making it by asking me to constantly do favors for her. She started crying and I left because I couldn't take it anymore. I know I may have been harsh to a pregnant lady, but I don't know. I don't feel like I need to be her personal servant. Am I the asshole? Now, still you don't know about this? Okay. On first impressions. First impressions. What are your
Kay is
first?
the asshole. The pregnant one is the asshole.
Right. The pregnant one
Yes.
is the asshole. Right. First
I was
impression.
like, I didn't get you pregnant. Where the fuck is the sperm donor? It's not me.
Hold
Unless it is
on.
a sperm donor.
So someone posted in the comments, is it your child? OP, original poster.
Right.
Yes. Uh,
No, you fucking lying. Are you serious? That is the child's father? Wait, and why is he referring to her as his roommate?
exactly. Okay, so here's what he says. It's like, where is the disconnect? Is there a mental illness? Like, what is the, like, why are you, so this person who asked, or no, it was somebody else. And he goes, then you're the asshole. She's doing all the hard work, making your child. The least you could do is be there for her. She seems like she's having an awful time. Are you going to be like this when the baby comes? Also, why didn't you say she was your wife at the beginning? OP. Again, her pregnancy is her responsibility. I'm waiting for the baby to come so that we could be done with this. She is my roommate. I mean, that's what she's acting like instead of a wife.
Wish my husband,
I was just thinking
or
the same.
even if it was a roommate, even if we run in an official relationship, would fix his fucking lips or his fingers to write this fucking message.
Mm.
I would have taken I can't even speak English. I'm so upset. I would have fucking taken a wrench across his fucking throat.
You're
Are you
ready to start
kidding me?
talking in tongues.
I am. I'm like, hush, Lynch. He's a great actor. Are you fucking serious? I would have taken those bananas and shoved them straight up his ass.
Yeah.
Like with the stems on them. The whole bunch just up there. You got me fucked up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, ma'am.
Mm.
Oh no.
Mm.
You're not taking me to my. It's just no way. It's no way that I could look at him and knowing he's thinking these things and I'm not slashing his tires or setting his shit on fire and pouring bleach all over his clothes. See, I'm unhinged now.
Right.
I am unhinged.
Right.
And I'm not even her. And the audacity, the
Right.
unmitigated gall. Sir, like I would tear shit up in that house. That's it. Yeah. And I would sit there happily too while I did it and make him watch.
Yeah.
Oh no, he is the asshole. The roommate part sent me that part, and it's really sending me because it sent me because I'm like, oh, that's the roommate. Like, what are you doing? Right. But I'm happy whoever asked that question, whoever you are, for just taking a step back.
Yes.
And like, and asking the important question, like, are you the child's father? Because why is she asking you to take her to appointments? Right. And you're living together. Because my thing is like, okay, well, maybe, situationship, whatever. She got pregnant, kept the baby, whatever.
Right. Mm-hmm. So literally, and what I realized is that he doesn't ask if he's the asshole until it comes to this doctor's appointment situation. And I think that's where like there's like, oh, So all this other stuff you're fine with dealing with, right? Or like
Right.
whatever you've accepted as part of the package. But
Uh-huh.
now you know what I mean? But if it was she was really your roommate, then you would be like, all of this is a bit unacceptable, right? Like how
Yeah,
do
it was
we,
like it got weird. Like, you're okay doing this?
right.
Oh no.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And I feel like what infuriates, what makes like you get so set off when you find that out is like you feel mad that you were kind of taken for a ride because you're ready to blame this woman, this poor woman.
Yes,
You're ready to blame
like
her. Like you said, you were like, like the roommate's totally an asshole. And then you realize, oh my God, I was accusing and I was throwing shade at this poor girl, which she has you as a, oh my God.
when people show you who they are, believe
Mm,
them. And he's showing her that he is the biggest asshole. I hope that she leaves him. I hope, I don't know. I just
for
hope that she
sure.
does not stay with him. I hope that
For
she leaves.
sure. For
The
sure. For sure.
fuck? I mean,
Unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if this is kind of par for the course
yeah, like this
for
is
him.
normalized behavior. Like he's been an asshole. He's probably the type that, I don't know, makes her contribute more to bills than she should have to and pockets the rest
Mm,
because
mm.
he's a bitch. Oh, wish one of my daughters would come home and tell me some shit like that. Do you hear me?
Oh my
I
God.
wish.
Oh my God.
I would say I'm waiting for the day, but I'm not because
Yeah, you're ready.
I don't want peace.
Yes.
I want problems
Problems. I
always.
want
I'm
violence
I
always.
want violence.
We're
I'm
getting
standing
we're
10
getting
toes
interrupted
down.
again.
I am
Oh, hi.
unhinged.
Hi. What
Oh,
happened?
did she hear the story too? Is she pissed?
I don't know. I thought it was Sark, but it's Athena. What happened?
Athena, she's coming.
You're so sad. Why? Come here.
Did she hear the story? Is she pissed too? Fuck. She said, what kind of stupid shit? Come
Come
in.
here.
Oh no. Oh,
She's trying to be sad. Oh, come here. Oh. She heard you and she was trying to hide her cute little
Athena.
smile. Look at this hair.
Athena.
Hold on.
How was
Can you
gymnastics?
turn around? She still has her gymnastics. Hang on. Okay, can you tell us? I can't see myself. Is she on camera?
She is.
Okay.
Hey,
Hi.
how you doing? How was
What?
gymnastics? Was it good?
Yeah.
Oh, what did you learn today?
I learned some class. You learned some
Okay,
class? Yeah.
okay. I like it. So I learned something. You had to be there.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. She said, you had to be there. She was like, too much. It's a whole Reddit thread. You just literally had to be there. AITA. No, it's always them. It's never you.
What happened? Why were you crying? So I was next so I was calling the office. You were calling in my office? Yeah. Yeah, and you did, and I let you in. Yeah, but oh, are you sad because I'm in my office? Yeah. Oh, right.
So, mother, where art thou?
Where
There is
art thou,
snacks to be
mama?
made.
There's snacks to be made.
He's like, I've been flipping. Like, appetite increased. Hello.
You, she loves Pretty Women. So the fact that you're
Oh,
so done up and so like fabulous,
you're so sweet.
she's like studying you right now. I can see it in her
She's so
eyes.
cute.
Do you like the way she's dressed up? Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Libra goddess. She knows. She
You
knows what's up.
know. All
Little
right.
Lady Venus over here.
Will you go hang out there while I finish up? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, great. Thank you. High five. I'll give you a sticker when I'm done, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Sound good? Sound good? I'll give you a sticker when I'm done.
I cried too, Athena. I'm telling you. I look at that bank statement. I'm like, why?
Why?
This is wrong. They clearly mix up my account information with someone else's. Like, how did this happen?
I
This
would
isn't my
love
bank account.
I would love to if somebody did a prank and like yeah tried to see like just called the bank and been like no this isn't and just like
You're missing two
100%
zeros and a
believed it.
comma. This is wrong.
Wrong.
And speaking of which, I really wish that these, scammers that go in and like you get these like data privacy breaches and all these things.
Yeah.
These hackers, not
Mhm.
scammers, hackers.
Mhm.
Can you go in there and do something like wipe out debts or
Great. Like can you do something productive
yes,
while
yeah,
you're in there
give
help us
me
out?
yes. Give me the V for Vendetta. Like
It,
he would have been all over this. He would have wiped out all of that.
oh
Sally
yeah.
Mae, who? Who's that? Delete, 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 delete. That's all I'm asking for. A little credit card
We're
removal.
deleting and blocking contact from Sally
Deleting and
Mae.
blocking. That's it. Done. $0. I don't know why you calling me. My account says $0. Take it up with God. I don't know. It's not here. Or
Do
just add a
you
couple
wanna
commas.
how about you go hang out in the room? Oh, where's the iPad?
Hmm?
iPad?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay, go get the iPad.
that always
But no,
does it.
but
She
but
said
don't come
bye.
back here, okay? Stay on the couch.
Okay.
Okay. Go get
She
the
said
iPad.
bye. She said, I'm out. That was funny.
We're
She
back.
said, she said, bye, bitch.
Legit. Legit.
She's out of here. She just threw herself on
She's
the
like,
gun. Hand me.
yes.
I have iPads to look at.
Like the color came back to her
Yeah,
face. She
she's
was
like,
like,
iPad. She's like,
yeah.
iPad.
That's so funny.
Yes, that is the way to do it. I do that with them too. Even Jason, he knows how to use it. I feel like they're like cats with the litter box, how they're kind of like born just knowing now how to use electronics.
Yes.
Like they know how to scroll and do things. It's really weird. It's like we're
It's really
adapting
crazy. It's really
to
crazy. Yeah.
electronics.
I
It's
mean,
crazy.
yeah, like the fact that Jason can just that's
Aiden's been
impressive.
using it just like 8 months, like scrolling, and he just knows how to use it.
I mean,
I don't know.
he's like,
Aiden knows how to read. I don't know how he knows how to read. I'm going to attribute it to YouTube. He's 4, but he started reading. I started reading around the age of 3.5 or 4, but people taught me, you know what I mean? Like
right,
how to
right,
read. No, we were literally watching Disney Plus or whatever one day, and it said, "Who's watching now?" It said Dad, Drew, Mom. He just listed everything. He just reads stuff.
oh wow.
He'll say white cheddar popcorn. Like he can read, and I don't know how. He just reads. And I'm like, read this on the screen. He'll read the shit easily. I'm like,
Crazy.
it's crazy. He can read. Like, it's insane. He just reads. I'm like I said, I started reading around 3.5 or 4, but someone sat
Like
down and
like
taught me.
actively, yeah.
Thanks, Blippi. And Pink Fong. It's somebody
Blippi.
that whatever you do, keep doing it. You keep it up.
Keep
Because
doing it,
apparently you
Blippi.
taught him how to
Keep it
read.
up.
I don't know, because it wasn't me.
Right. Right.
Thanks, YouTube.
Well, how do you feel about Blippi and like new Blippi, old Blippi?
Oh, there's different levels to Blippi. Well, I know they have animated Blippi. I've seen that, but I mean like
No,
the
no. Did
old
you know that
Blippi.
there's old Blippi and new Blippi?
Who the hell is old Blippi? Like old Steve and new Steve on Blue's Clues?
Yeah.
Wait. So
Oh,
Blippi was created by like not a regular, like not just like one man who made
hold
himself
on. Well,
Blippi.
now I need to know which Blippi that you have been watching because there's two Blippis and there's also two who is his best friend? The girl.
But the black girl,
Yeah, yeah,
right? The
yeah.
black woman,
The-
his little black friend. Yeah,
yes.
that Blippi I know. Has he always had a black friend?
No,
Is it a
they
different
both
black
have
friend?
they both there's two of them too.
What kind of alternate universe? What kind of time? Wait, what timeline is it in the
So
same
the
timeline?
original creator, the original Blippi is the original creator.
Okay.
But hold on, is wait, what's her name? Mika. Mika. Is
Yeah.
Mika like the Mika that you watch? Is she really skinny and small?
I think so. Yes.
Like very
Was
skinny and
Mika
very small.
big? Was they had a
There's
big Mika?
there's like a regular Mika. Like she's looks small too, but she like the Mika 2.0, she's like I think she's like a little extra small.
Yeah, she's like petite. She's like fun size Mika.
Yeah, she's fun size. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. So the new Mika is petite Jean Mika, and
So
the other one
okay,
is regular length.
so you haven't seen OG
No, I've seen like
Blippi.
the new younger looking Blippi guy. There's another Blippi.
Yes.
When did Blippi
Yes.
even come
Oh,
out? When
okay. The original Blippi is a white dude, like straight up white dude. Whereas Blippi 2.0 is kind of ambiguous, right?
right, he could be Italian white,
Right.
not
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
waspy white. Are you
Right.
serious?
Yeah. Like he could be like Filipino white, like
He's a toss up. He's a hybrid. We need
he's
a
a yeah.
23 and me on him. But the other one, you're like, no, you
Like
hail
you
from the
straight up, you're
Caucasus
like
Mountains.
you're whitey.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
straight up, you hail from the Caucasus Mountains, or like you're a wasp, like
Well, I
very
mean,
Ralph
Caucasus,
Lauren.
that's always so funny that they use Caucasian because
I
those
know.
they don't look white. They don't look
It's
like our
Russia.
version of white.
It's Russia, right?
It's like around it's like closer to Turkey.
Really? Oh, there goes
Yeah.
my fucking geography. But yeah, the people like
Like they're
Caucasus.
darker. They look Greek almost.
Yes, they do look kind of Mediterranean. So I don't know why they call them Caucasian.
Yeah. It's because it's West Coast, like it's American white is,
This is true.
the Brits. We
The
think of
Brits with the wasps, because they came here,
mhm. That's who we think of white.
Right, that's true.
Whereas European white is very different.
Yeah, this is true. You have a
Yeah.
point.
This is a whole other conversation. But
Yes,
yes,
but I had no idea there's more than one
circling
Blippi.
back.
Thank you, new Blippi.
Yeah.
Blippi 2.0. I didn't even know there's an old Blippi. Now I'm gonna go look that up because my
Yeah.
mind is like,
What? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had no idea because the other one didn't watch Blippi, just Aiden. And he started watching him, I would say maybe last year. So it has to be the
Okay.
newer Blippi.
Yeah. 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 Hmm. Yeah. 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 And I hate it because I was gonna say like when I go on the social media and everything, and you see like the Blippi accounts, you see these people in the comment section. They're like, "Oh, bring back old Blippi. This isn't the real Blippi." It's like, shut up. Like,
Wait, are
how?
these adults?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot to unpack there.
There's a lot to
Okay.
unpack. I mean, like, why? One, why do you care? Two, like, if your kids are happy, like don't trying to be getting in anybody. Also, if you're the actor who has to be Blippi 2.0 and people are like, "Oh, it's new Blippi," or it's like it's fake Blippi. That's what they call him. They call him fake Blippi. So sad.
I mean, I would say Blippi Jr., but then the acronym sucks. Don't call him that, if you
But
BJ,
yeah,
then
right,
just
right,
wrong.
right.
But I'm sure Blippi 2.0 does not care about what any of you think.
Right.
Blippi 2.0 was in his mansion
I'm
and he is
hoping.
living
I'm
his life.
hoping. I'm hoping
Yeah, I
because
hope he gets paid well because I thought this Blippi was like, hey, I made a character and it's kind of creepy, but kids love it. And yeah, and
right.
my
That's
husband's like,
OG.
and my
The OG
husband's like,
Blippi. Yeah, that's his character. He was just a YouTuber. He was just making kids videos. He's like out here in California somewhere. Yeah.
yeah, I know. Like I saw the new Blippi. He was like in Vegas, like one of his videos at like Circus or something like
Oh,
that.
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was like, Blippi Games.
Don't know.
He's like, take these glasses, and this little hat off. The Blippi's about to hit the mirage. Hit the Blippi about to bust it open. I was like, Blippi, I see
Like, okay,
you work
got a
hard, you play
rug.
hard. All right, that's cool.
Okay.
I had no idea. My husband was like, oh, I wish I could just go on there and act like a dumbass for millions of views, but I can't. I'm not hardwired that way. I just thought it was some guy who just sorry, Blippi, for calling you dumbass, but
I mean,
I
thank
respect the
God.
hustle.
Thank God somebody is
Yeah,
hardwired
thank you for
that way.
entertaining my child.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope you're living, enjoying the fruits of your labor.
Yes. Yeah.
Blippi, that's what I know. And
Yeah. Now you
Mika,
have to go look. Now you have to go find
now
Blippi.
I have to go look. It's kind of like how I feel when I found out when they said um that movie wasn't real with Sinbad and Jonathan Taylor Thomas. What is that? Shazam, right?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
That shit is real and it
Wait, not
happened.
Sinbad. Wait, wasn't it
Yes.
Shaq?
Shaq had one too, but that's Shazam. Shazam is with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yes.
They said it's not a real movie. They said it never happened, that we're all making it up. They said it doesn't exist. Yes. Yes. It's a whole big thing. What is it? The Mandela? What the
Wait,
Mandela
hold
effect?
on.
Yes, they tell it's a whole big controversy. Like if you go on the internet and like do a deep dive, but not even that deep, they will argue you down, some people, and tell you that this movie did not happen. Yes, the fuck it did. I watched that horrible movie
The
quite a few
Kazam didn't
times
happen?
with
Oh no,
Sinbad and Jonathan
Shazam.
Taylor Thomas.
Shazam or Kazam?
Kazam happened with Shaq. That
Right.
awful movie. That they admit that happened for now. But the one with Sinbad, he adamantly denies it too. He said it never happened.
Wait, but hold on. Yeah, I remember him in like the genie pants.
Yes, that's it. No, he says it never happened. They legit said it never happened. They said it's never been made. It's all fakes. When you see people like posting the VHS tapes, it's all fake and made up. He never did a movie when he was a genie. Sinbad said. He said he never did it.
Oh my God, this is so funny. The first result is we found Sinbad's Shazam Genie movie, exclamation point, and it's on IMDb. That's like a post on IMDb.
Right. And I guess someone took a picture of it from like a long time ago or something like that. Sinbad will argue down, and so will quite other few people say it never happened. Like I was on Facebook and people were talking about it. I'm like, oh yeah, it definitely happened. I watched it. They're like, how do you know you really watched it? They said it didn't exist. Maybe it's something else. I'm like, listen here, you little motherfucker, born after like 1996. You don't know what
Stop.
the fuck. You don't know what you're talking about. That movie happened. I watched it at my best friend's house quite a few times. I know what I saw. And Sinbad was that fucking genie. I'm not talking about Shaq. I'm talking about Sinbad.
I am
He was a
so
fucking genie.
confused
Because you
about.
remember watching it, right?
Well, yeah, but why? Oh my God.
Same thing. Like, what is
Well,
it with the
remember when
first?
when people were saying that Sinbad died?
Yes. But yes, Sinbad adamantly denies doing that movie. And
Where
it's a
is
whole bunch of things
Sinbad?
that change. I don't know, lying. He's out there lying. Sinbad, I'm talking to you. You're a liar. And if the government comes knocking on my door, I don't care. I'm 10 toes down. I saw that movie. It did suck. And Jonathan Taylor Thomas was in it. You know, you all know. Anyone born, late 80s, early 90s, you all know I'm right. We did see
Mm-hmm.
that movie. It happened. I'm telling you, 10
Oh,
toes down.
snap. It says Sinbad is learning how to walk again after his 2020 stroke.
Maybe that's why he doesn't remember it.
Uh,
Well,
That's what I'm
it
saying.
still happened. Everyone else says it never happened. Like
That's
it's little
crazy.
things like the Bernstein Bears, like they spell it differently now than how they used to when we were younger. Or like certain like logos and things. They said, "Oh, this never happened," but you remember it from when you're younger. They're
Yeah.
saying that, "Oh, that's how you know." It's like the timelines got messed up through like portals or something because the timeline we're in, they said we didn't have Shazam with Sinbad in it. And it's from another timeline or whatever. I'm like, this isn't
Shut
Rick and
up.
Morty.
That is
I'm like,
so funny.
this, look it up. I'm like, this isn't Rick and Morty. All right. We're not getting that deep. This is not quantum leap. I'm like, no,
People really
I
do live in
know.
another universe.
I know. I'm like, they're laughing at us. Yes, there are, there is, other universes and things like that, another life, of course, and they're laughing at us. I feel like we're an episode of the Truman Show for them. We're like their
Legit.
reality TV. They watch
Legit.
us on
They're like,
Sunday
these people
nights.
are.
They're like these
Mm-mm.
creatures. What is this? They watch us on Sunday nights for their comic relief. And when they drive past Earth, they lock the doors. We're a ghetto ball of dirt. All right. We are there. We are their comic relief. Okay. They are not stealing movies from us. So I don't know why you don't think this this movie happened. All right. We're not changing realms and timelines.
People
Shazam
are
happened.
so freaking weird.
People are crazy. They're weird. But yeah, they will argue you down and tell you that movie didn't happen. Like, and along with other things too. Like, no, I remember that happening. Like, no, that didn't happen. I'm like, but it did. I'm like, no,
But it
that never
did.
happened. Yeah, look
Literally.
into it. Jump in. Take a deep dive. You'll go into a fucking rabbit hole. And you're like, but I remember these things. Why are you telling me I don't remember these things? It's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy. I'm like, that's just it.
Could you remember the movie? It's like, yeah, I remember that awful movie. He was a whole genie, like
Yeah, he was a whole genie.
a whole genie. It was in the movie theaters and everything. I watched it on
Yeah.
bootleg. So thank God I had to go to the movies and see it.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it in the
No,
movies.
definitely didn't do that. Definitely got the bootleg copy. But it
I
happened.
don't even remember. I think I've only watched like 3 movies in the movie theaters. One of them was
Back when,
Titanic, obviously. Everyone saw that in the movie theaters.
remember how long it was in the movie theaters for?
Girl.
It was like months. And then back then, when
And-
you didn't catch it in the movies, you had to wait like a year for it to come out on VHS.
Yes.
Oh, it's supposed to be for a long time. Now it's like,
Well, we never got anything on VHS. My parents were like,
you're
why?
like, use your imagination. You'll
Use
be all
your
right.
imagination. It was
Like
funny.
you don't need that. Like you don't need that. But yeah, now things are just straight to,
Mhm.
bam. It's like it's there. Like we are now like a society of like instantaneousness. Is that a word? That
Yes.
sounds
Yeah,
like
well,
a
instant
word.
gratification.
Yeah, like me.
Hmm.
I want that. If I eat that salad for lunch, by dinner, I better lose 20 pounds. The fuck? Why didn't the scale move yet? Instant gratification is right. And I say a society, and I mean me. I'm included in it. I want instant gratification. Like you said about the lashes, instant.
Instant.
I don't
Instantly
have to
feeling
like,
good. Look,
right? I
results.
don't have to eat
Done.
healthy and go to the gym for 8 months to lose 3 pounds.
Nobody needs that.
Nobody want no instant gratification. You're right. See, exactly. Do we have
Exactly.
time for one more Reddit question, or
Yes,
is it
let's do
just one
it.
more? All right.
I'm gonna keep going until the end.
Okay. All right. We can do a Reddit question. All right.
I'm excited.
Let's see. All right. Let me just pull this up here. That's all I can say.
I love the pre
Yes.
vibe.
Yes. I can't. And I feel like you've heard this. I've spoken to you about this. And um it's gonna drive me crazy. So it says, where is it? Well, they really don't have a long post, but basically the topic is women proposing to their men.
Oh, right. Oh, oh, oh. All right. What?
I'll let you give your opinion on that. Because I have my opinion. And I'm pretty sure people will realize what that is really quickly, just by
Yeah,
my face and
I'm
reading
like,
it.
yeah, well,
But yes, how do you feel about that?
well, I'll start by saying I'm not a traditionalist
Okay.
by any means. Um, it's all about why. I'm going to start there. It's all about why. Because,
Okay.
for instance, like I didn't necessarily uh propose to my husband, but we had a conversation about it.
Hmm.
And that was pretty much all that needed to happen.
Okay. That's fine. I'm
But
talking about down on one knee proposing to him.
yeah, that's
To
I'll have
yourself.
to I have to
Down
be
on one
honest.
knee.
I'll have to be honest. I'll have to be honest.
Okay.
Anytime a
Okay.
woman has gotten on one knee, it does feel weird. And we're
Unless she's
talking about
proposing to another
hetero,
woman.
and we're talking about
Hetero, right.
hetero, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So anytime I've seen a woman get on one knee to a man, and it's like, yeah, it doesn't feel, it's like
And I'm just like,
internally,
so
I'll be real. I'm not going to express that out loud. I'm being a little vulnerable here. I'm showing my true
okay.
colors and that I'm not as accepting as I like.
I'm not. As soon as I see that, I'm saying to her, oh, so you're doing the bending. There is no way
That's a good point. That's a good way to
in
put
hell.
it.
I will drag my vagina across hot coals and the lowest levels of hell and then drag my ass in lemon juice directly after with the hottest ghost pepper I can find, mop the ocean, sweep the beach, eat 10 packs of Shein dungarees before I ever propose to a man. And I've even seen the pictures of the woman pregnant down on one knee proposing to a man.
But okay,
Said,
that's a little bit
your
much.
ass up. Again, the day
I
if
think
either of my two daughters does that shit, I will snatch her ass up. I don't care how old she is. I will snatch her up by her damn ponytail, whatever. Like, get your ass up and stop embarrassing yourself. Get your ass up off that floor right
I
now.
feel
Are
like
you
the
kidding?
reason why it doesn't feel right, and obviously, like, I feel like I'm sure there's a situation and a reason out there where it wouldn't feel as weird. Okay. And there's always an exception to the rule. There's always, a spectrum. No two things are the same kind of thing. But I feel like the reason why it feels so weird, generically speaking, is because the woman is already societally, we're already put like in a submissive position, whether we like it or not.
Right.
And we're going to
That's true.
be having their babies. We're going to be, it's an uphill battle, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
right? Being someone's
Like
wife.
they're deemed as like the protectors, the things like that. It's just
Right,
the
exactly,
whole
exactly. And the
balance of
way
it
we
all.
balance that out is that they bend their knee to us, right? Like they see us
Game of
as their
Thrones,
queens. They said
bend the
exactly,
knee.
exactly.
Exactly. Where's Daenerys? Bend the knee.
Right,
Are you
right.
kidding?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I feel like that's why, like, because it's like, well, there needs to be balance in the relationship. And if she's gonna be the woman that like in that feminine energy,
Mm-hmm.
right? The man shows that he respects that energy and isn't going to crush her, isn't going to, understands her uphill battle as what it's going to be like to be someone's wife, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and the man shows physical submission so that the woman feels safe, right? Because I mean, just think about like instinctually, women are physically afraid of men, right? And men are
Mm-hmm.
only into it, like, you know what I mean? There's all like, well, have you heard that where it was like they did this survey, they asked women what what was the number one thing that they were afraid of from a
Mm-mm.
man? And then they asked men,
Oh.
and they at the females said the number one thing that scared them was that they would be murdered, right? That they would be
Mm.
killed, right? And men, the number one thing that scared them from women was that they would laugh at them,
Hmm. So
right?
like
So
a kick to their self-esteem. Women
exactly,
are fearing for their lives.
exactly,
Men are afraid of having their masculinity
exactly,
like
exactly. They're afraid of
dismantled.
being, yeah, emasculated.
Mm.
Exactly, exactly. So this is kind of a deep dive, but yeah, I feel like that's
Yeah.
kind of intuitively why it feels weird and it feels
Mm-hmm.
off when a woman gets on one knee because it's like, well, there's a physical submissiveness, and in a
Right.
relationship the man needs to, by means of protect, the protector, so to speak, so that the woman ultimately feels safe and doesn't feel like intuitively and instinctively, because that's our biology from way back
Yeah.
when, is that sense of like, hey, I'm not going to kill you.
Right. Thanks.
I'm not, thank you for not killing
Thank
me.
you. Number
Right.
one, thank you
Thank
for
you.
not murdering
Because
me. I appreciate that.
because domestic abuse, who's
Yes.
normally, and that's not to say that women don't abuse that we can't be
Right.
hitting our man. We can and we do, but
Mhm.
statistically, who's
Killing
normally
who or
hitting
who's
who and
abusing
who's
who.
normally killing who?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you,
So
all I
yeah,
think
that's my
about,
piece.
you're right. And all I think about when I see a woman proposing to a man is like, here's your strap on, sis, because you're gonna need this. You'll be doing the bending. And that's that. Like I said,
I love
when it
that.
comes like to LGBTQ couples, that's
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, obviously. You know what I mean?
Of
It's
course.
not the normal, hetero cis
Right.
relationship.
Yeah.
So obviously the woman has to propose. So,
Well, yeah. If
or
it's
whatever
if it's
gender.
a gay female, yeah, couple, then yeah.
Yeah.
And even
But
if
no.
anything else, it's like, okay, that's that
Right.
right. If it's LGBTQ plus, then anything goes.
I'm all for it. Don't bring that shit over here though. Like I could tell my
And if
husband
it's
no,
hetero, if it's a hetero relationship and
no.
y'all are following traditional hetero rules and
Mm-hmm.
energy, right?
Yeah.
Traditional hetero energy, then
Like I said, baby fuck no. I know you're lying. I wish I better never see my daughters on their damn knee proposing to a man. I will snatch their asses up in front of everybody. I don't care how old they are. I don't care if I'm on my deathbed in a wheelchair. I will get my old ass up and snatch them. Their father would do the same thing. There's no way. Absolutely not.
I want to know though. I'm like, I feel like, I mean, in situations like this where I'm like, oh,
Oh,
uh, I want to
oh.
have a,
It,
I want to have a broader mindset on this, but I can't help it. So it just
yeah.
begs the question, like, what is the exception to the rule? Because there has to be an exception to the rule.
Um,
Is it like if he's on his deathbed?
I was gonna say maybe if he's dying and about to leave this earth and you want to get that paper signed, secure the bag. Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, like maybe if it's someone who has a terminal illness, right?
Mhm.
And like the guy has a terminal illness and doesn't want to impose this idea of can I tie you down until I'm dead? And
Mhm.
that because that's a big burden on somebody, like
Yeah.
taking care of others and whatnot, especially when, so if the woman was like, no, like I want to marry you, I want to commit to you, and I
Mhm.
want you to know that I commit to you until your dying day, even if that's a month from now, like I want you to know, right? Like I could
Yeah.
see that, I could see, you know what I mean? Like there's gotta be
Yeah, like an extenuating circumstance as to
right,
why this
right.
woman, like I said, that's a good option. Or if he is on that deathbed and you're like, he's rich.
We need to get these papers.
We gotta secure the bag, gotta make sure we're married.
You,
Like, bring the chaplain.
I mean,
We're
yeah,
getting
especially
married.
especially if that money is just gonna go to Uncle Sam.
It can go to Uncle V
Right.
on TV, whatever you want to call me. I don't care, but it can come to me. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Like that's the only extenuated circumstances like that. Otherwise, you
Right.
know how you see the dogs like when their glands are inflamed, they're like dragging across the carpet. That would be me in the lowest level of hell on coals dragging my vagina because there is
Yeah.
no way. And I have one last quick one, and it's
Oh,
going to make you laugh
okay. I'm excited.
hysterically. And it's like, okay, oh, this is a good one. All right, let me read this. Okay, where is it? I tested positive for chlamydia, but
Oh,
my
geez.
partner tested negative. I feel like I'm going crazy. Backstory: I'm an 18-year-old female. I'm friends with benefits with this guy who's a 20-year-old male, and he's my only sexual partner. I lost my virginity to him. We have been messing around for 3 years. The last time we had sex was November, and I got tested in December. When my results came back, it said I had chlamydia. So I texted him and told him I had to tell him something important. And the first thing he said was, "Is it health related?" He knows he's burning. Mm. He was really apologetic and told me he just got tested, but nothing came back yet. He then tells me that he's been having sex with 3 girls during the months between October to December. He said he had sex with one of the girls unprotected and the other two are protected. I was so angry because he never told me he was having sex with other people, and I felt so betrayed because I trusted him. So I decided to tell my close friends on Instagram about him for awareness to others that he's dirty and having sex with multiple girls without having any regard for anyone's health. His
Mhm.
results came back and they're negative, and I explained that he probably got tested before, found out and cured, and never told me. I'm just now finding out, and he stopped being apologetic and started calling me a liar. But I'm confused on how I'm positive, but he's negative when he's the only person I had sex with in my life. I'm thinking his test was false since he did a urine test and I did a swab. I need help on deciding what to do next. I hope I didn't just expose him and I was wrong the whole time, or I just need an explanation on how this is possible.
I don't even understand how she thinks that there are next steps.
The next step
Like really, like
is
what do you
me
mean?
burning your clothes the way your penis is burning. Do you understand me? I think I am more unhinged than I realize because I always resort to violence. But it is very necessary,
I
especially in
mean,
cases like this. Don't play in my face. Play with your dick. You don't play with me.
I mean,
How obviously he took the damn antibiotics, girl. Are you that stupid?
it,
No, I really need to know. Like when you read some of these things, it should be called Am I the Dumbass? What is that? AITDA? Yes. If you watch this, if it's you who posted that on Reddit, yes, you are. If you're watching this and you're in the situation and you question it, yes, you are the dumbass and he or she is a liar. You don't think that they took the damn antibiotics. You think they just walking around pissing flames like this is your Dracarys? I don't think so.
mm-mm.
Obviously, he got cleaned up and then he's
Mhm.
telling you that your test is wrong. If you know he's the only one you've been having
If he's
sex with
already lied to you before, he's gonna lie to you again.
and you're 18 years old,
I mean, that's like was so sad about it. You
right?
know what I mean? She like,
He's
I
so
mean,
young.
no, it normally takes a little bit to learn harsh lessons like that, but she got it
Yeah, but
right
that
at the
I mean she got that
beginning.
shit early.
She
And you better be
did.
happy it wasn't the three-letter one.
Mm.
Granted, it has high, survival rates and everything, and that's great.
Right, right, right,
However,
right, right.
that would have been a rougher lesson to learn. Stop fucking this man.
It's not it. Yeah, like I don't understand how it's there's even a question. I'm trying to what is how does she pose a
What?
question? I'm trying to figure out what to do next.
Yeah, like I don't want to make him seem like a liar or something. Basically, like she's slandering him is what she's saying.
It the fact that she got sick is just cherry on the pie. It's just the push come to shove. It's not like regardless if she even got sick or not, he still
Mm-hmm.
was
Doing what
untruthful
he's
to her.
doing.
Right.
Exactly. The universe was like,
Exactly.
here's some chlamydia. Maybe this will knock some sense in you
Exactly. The
because you
fact that
don't
he
have
had
any.
unprotected, like there's so many different levels to this, and he just went like to the absolute worst.
Right.
He didn't just have sex with other girls, he actually had unprotected sex,
Raw
right?
dogging it
And
without
multiples.
regards.
Again, it's
And
like
raw
it just
dogging you.
like exactly. Exactly.
He's for the streets, girl.
And she's thinking,
She can't be thinking.
she's like, well, he's my only one. He's thinking, oh, I'm her only one.
Mm-hmm.
So she's low risk for him, but he ain't low risk for you, girl.
Exactly. He's for the streets. He's for
Yeah.
everybody. He
Or
has
the
community
streets.
dick.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to put it. That's so
He has community
nasty.
dick. And that's what he has. That's what he has.
That's nasty.
Ooh,
Oh,
what was
that was a
that?
good one.
It was good. It was good.
That was fun. That was fun. That was good.
I enjoyed it.
I
Once we
enjoyed it.
finally got going.
But even then,
I
again, like I can talk to you forever. It just keeps
know,
going.
right?
The
Just
fun just
random.
keeps.
Just keeps going.
If
Oh
we
my
had our
God.
own radio show, I mean,
I know.
that'd be
Right?
so fun. If we had just like a morning, like get up
Yes.
with V and P.
Woo woo. VIP. Be like the real, get a little round table going on or the view, discussing like, daily topics. Be
I
fun.
know exactly what's on the news. It's
It's
like
a shit show.
you want to get your news, you should get your news from us because we're gonna tell you what's up.
Hello. We tell you what's up. Unfiltered.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Mm-hmm.
that chlamydia guy. Give it to you raw.
Unfiltered.
Just give it to you raw. Just giving it up.
Just
Ain't
giving it up.
giving it up. Just telling you.
Oh my God, so funny.